Oh, hi. I'm just jumping on here to do a really quick EFT sequence for parents who are anxious about their children either starting or going back to school this week. Um, I have like 10 minutes in between my kids' drop off and going to work, so I thought I would jump on and quickly do this because I know it can be really an anxious time for parents when their kids go off into the world. And especially for this is like, well, for all mums, but for all parents, but especially if you've got kids who struggle with school can't, or separation anxiety, or if your kids are going to school or preschool, like mine are, for the first time. So we'll do it. This is just a really quick one. So starting on the side of the hand. Even though I feel really anxious and I'm really nervous about my kids starting school, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I have all this anxiety and I feel all this tension in my body about my children starting school, I'm going to trust that the universe is doing exactly what we need it to. Even though I have all this anxiety and stress and I feel sick in my stomach about school starting, I choose to trust that I have made all the right decisions for my kids and that they are going to be perfectly fine and perfectly protected. Moving to the top of the head, so as always, tap and repeat. Tap where I tap and repeat what I'm saying as we go. I just feel so anxious. So anxious and stressed about school going back. I just feel so anxious. I'm just so worried about school going back and my children going to school. I just feel so anxious about school starting. All this anxiety sitting in the pit of my stomach and it physically makes me feel sick. All this anxiety for my kids manifesting in my body. I just feel so anxious for my children. Just so worried and scared for them. What if they don't have teachers that love them enough? What if they have challenges with other children? What if they don't know how to open their lunchbox? Will there be someone there to help them? What if they miss me so much and they're sad all day? What if they're worried that I'm not going to come back and get them? What if they won't use the toilet because it's a new environment and it doesn't feel right? What if, what if, what if? There's all these unknowns. So many unknowns when my kids are starting school. So many new things, new processes, new people, new environments. And I just feel so anxious for my babies. Not knowing how the year's going to unfold and how they're going to cope in the big wide world. There's all this anxiety. All this anxiety about back to school, feeling in the pit of my stomach and in my shoulders. All this anxiety manifesting in my body, making my heart worry. This sick feeling about my children going back to school and starting school for this year. So much anxiety. All this worry. All this fear in my body. All this anxiety about starting school. And the not knowing what's going to happen and how things are going to go. All this anxiety. I'm going to choose to let go of all of this worry now. I'm going to consciously and deliberately choose to release it all from my body because it does not serve me. Going to choose to let go of this fear in my mind. Going to trust that because I love my children so much and I'm such a good mother, I've made the right decisions for them. That even though it's really scary letting them go on this path and sending them out into the big wide world, I'm going to trust that the angels and their guides, God, whoever I believe in, is looking after them. And that they're on the path they're meant to be on. And that the universe is always working for us and giving us exactly what we need. I'm going to trust in the teachers that I'm leaving them in their care of. Trust that they're good people because I've put so much time and effort into choosing their school. Trust in the fact that I have prepared them as much as I can and done everything I can to prepare them for today. Trust in their resilience. Trust in their capability, my children's capability. And trust that I have gotten them to this point because of how much I love them and because I'm a good parent. And with the knowledge that they are going to get so much out of this journey. And whatever comes from this journey is exactly what's meant for them and for us as a family. Choose to take some deep breaths now as I tap. Choose to release all of this anxiety from my body. I know that my baby is safe. That I'm safe. I choose now to release everything that doesn't serve me around going back to school. Any thought or emotion or stress. Choose to remove it from my mind, body and spirit. And just trust. And know that this worry and this anxiety is because of love. And choose to focus on the excitement and the love and the pride in the things my children are going to learn and experience this year. Going to choose to focus on all of those things, not any fear. And I now choose to embrace all of those excitement feelings and the pride and the love and remove everything else, let go and release everything else that doesn't serve me from my mind and body. Just take a deep breath in. So I hope this helped you, and if you're a parent with children starting a new school journey or returning to school, I hope that it goes really well. My little one's first day of preschool is today, and we've just done drop off, so tomorrow it'll be the big kids, so I'm right there with you. And as always, if you want any further assistance on this, you can reach out to me for a one-to-one session or a pre-recorded video. And until we tap again, take care.